Today's team is going to be a sort of try-hard team. There is no gimmick. Well, I guess there is a gimmick, and that gimmick is to just simply win. It features all the usual heavy hitters such as Fluttermane, Incineroar, Waterpon, Raging Bolt, and something that is actually gaining a lot of popularity as of late, which is a single strike Urshifu. Maybe it's because Rapid Strike is prone to getting water absorbed by an opposing Ogerpon, maybe it's because of Rocky Helmet chip damage, or maybe it's because of Thunderclaps from Raging Bolt being a big threat. Either way though, Fluttermane is our only form of speed control in this team, and that is using Icy Wind to hinder some of the faster opponents. But if somehow Trick Room is a threat, ideally Urshifu just one-shots the Trick Room user. Otherwise, we do have an Amoonguss to threaten Spores, and it also has a Rage Powder to keep the frailer attackers nice and safe. So, let's go be meta nerds and get some wins, shall we? A battle against Pippipopo with the very, very rare Rock Ogerpon. As well as, Torkoal plus Armarouge Indeedee. So, Trick Room alarm bells are ringing like crazy here. I mean, Expanding Force, maybe we go for these two. Try and nullify the, what is it called? Possibility of Expanding Force, but if it's not Expanding Force, how do we deal with that? At least Urshifu can like break through the attack, or the protect if they do that, and we have a Soul Fist to try and tank stuff out. Ogerpon and Amoonguss. If I can get Amoonguss in safely and then go Terra Fairy before the fire shenanigans happen, it might be okay. Let's see. Indeedee, the Sleepy, and Articuno. Indeedee and Articuno is a very interesting combination. Psychic Surge, of course. I mean, there's still possibilities of Trick Room. Follow me as well. But Galarian Articuno, what are you doing? Competitive? Oh no. +2 is what you're doing. I mean, let's... Oh, I should not Snarl. Let me not click Snarl. Give it a +2. Let's U-turn the Indeedee. And do I need to Wicked Blow the Indeedee? Because maybe he tries to go for a Trick Room here. I don't want that happening. So maybe I just straight up double into it. Maybe I even Terra. Is that overkill? Terra Dark? More... Yeah, let's go Terra Dark. Let's do it. More damage. I feel bad about not targeting the +2 Articuno, but I'm hoping by dealing with the Indeedee, that'll solve it. Like, maybe he goes follow me anyway. We go first. No follow me, no protects. 1-hit KO, you love to see it. Alright, Terra Dark is now worth it. Rocky Helmet, yeah, Rocky Helmet does break our sash. That is the only downside here. That means U-turn. Now we don't know what it's using just yet. I don't think it's using a psychic. There's no way you're using a psychic move against what was very clearly 2 dark types. I could go Amoonguss and then Spore, Rage Powder, stuff like that, but then I give the poison, like, then he has a psychic type move against me on the following turn, so I'll go Ogerpon instead. I have Follow Me or Rage Powder. 2 redirection options. Either way, this will work. Air Cutter. Whoa! That is a lot of damage. That's probably because of the competitive that I gave it. Ursaluna. Okay, both of these are very slow. Neither of these can protect. They didn't get Trick Room up. And we don't have to worry about potential priority moves, so we can go Ivy Cudgel, the Ursaluna, Wicked Blow, the Articuno. We're just gonna steamroll them with raw power here. Protect, okay, well, for the Ogerpon it makes sense, but you cannot protect with your Articuno. So unless you have a Sash here, I should get a KO. It's very likely that you have a Sash. Or it's possible, rather. Otherwise, we could blow... Oh wait, no, we damaged you with Snarl already, so yeah. Unless your next Pokemon is something crazy fast, which I don't think you have. Armarouge, oh, well, I mean, you didn't get Trick Room up, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Armarouge, Torkoal, Torkoal to set up the sun. Torkoal to set up the sun is interesting, but I don't think it matters. Because Woodhammer Ursaluna is still an option, as is Detect. Detect so that Incineroar can come in, actually. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. I'm fine not doubling in. Also, because I need to scout out his... I should have Spiky Shielded as well. I should have done this to scout out his Terra. But it's Terra... Oh, Terra Fire Torkoal. I mean, that's fine. I should still at least do a lot of damage and maybe even KO the Ursaluna. After which, I can bring Incineroar in. I can fake out the Torkoal. And either, you know, deal chip damage with Wicked Blow or finish off the Ursaluna if it survives, like it is now. We take recoil damage, but that's fine. High horsepower. Interesting. And then Eruption. Yeah, that makes sense. Amoongus is not going to be... Yeah, like I said, if I was going to bring Amoongus in, it would have had to be in before any of this, and also before I use my Terror. Now, watch this Torkoal have Covert Cloak for some reason. Fake out Torkoal, and we could blow the Ursa Luna. He can't protect. Oh, I'm dumb! Fake out on the terrain. It doesn't work. I'm actually dumb. Well, I mean, at least we get rid of Ursa Luna. I should have Wicked Blowed the Torkoal then to lower the damage that's about to come my way. I mean, it's kind of like he had a Covert Cloak. I'm just really dumb. I mean, we survive. We will survive another one with our Incineroar, but... Yeah, oh my... I should have... Oh, here's the thing. If I did Wicked Blow the Torkoal, he then has Earthquake or something. Or Facade, so... Torkoal would have survived... I don't know. Would Torkoal have survived? I don't know. I think I still would have lost my Urshifu there no matter what. But here's the issue now. Snarl plus... Somehow, we need to try and somehow survive, but I don't think we do. Snarl does some damage and lowers the special attack at least. Actually, hang on. The eruption, the berry. The berry keeps us hopefully alive. It should. Terrafire in the sun. Oh, we survived. That means we get Spore off. Okay, never mind. This was all done so that I could show off the berry on Amoongus so that I could go for Spore here. Plus the Assault Vest Incineroar instead of Citrus Berry. This was all part of my plan. Hey, Weirdness disappears from battlefield. That means I can fake out now. And yeah, battle cancel once he realized that he couldn't take out. Or once he realized that I slept his Torkoal. I pretended to forget about the Psychic Terrain. Duh. Battle against somebody I cannot read, but... Very fast looking team aside from the Metagross, right? Shanahavt, Flutter, Dragonite, Urshifu, and a Rillaboom. A very fast team like that, I don't think we'll be able to use our small little Amoongush. Maybe what we can do is we can go Flutter, try and go for some speed control there with Icy Winds and whatnot. Maybe Amoongush actually isn't that bad after all. Maybe we can bring that as well. And then we'll in the back have... Oh, actually, hang on. No, Incineroar up front, Intimidate right off the get-go, Fake Out right off the get-go, Urshifu, as well as a Amoongush in the back. Alright, let's see. Leading with a Metagross and the Chien-Pao. I mean, I guess Metagross can be physical, right? Also, against the... Flutter, I almost definitely need to use a Fake Out onto that Metagross as well. Let's see. Clear Body, stats aren't lowered. Yep, that makes sense. Do we really need to speed control here with Icy Wind? I mean, even if we do speed control, like, is there a benefit after that? Maybe we just go Dazzling Gleam right off the get-go. Break Sash. Ideally do some decent damage to the... Well, not decent, but some chip damage to the Metagross as well. Yeah, let's go Dazzling Gleam. As well as a cheeky little Fake Out onto that Metagross first. I imagine he protects Chien-Pao as well, maybe. Because, you know, he sees Flutter. Plus also Fake Out. There's no way this is Terra Ghost, right? Terra... Are you about to explode? Terra Normal Gem Explode. Is this what I think it is? There's no way. Protect? This might be Explosion, but I think we should... I mean, we're using Fake Out, so... Unless this is Covert Cloak? Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Oh, it was Covert Cloak. It was Covert... yeah, it was Covert Cloak. Well then. I hate that I was correct. Let's go Urshifu then on the side. We should be faster so we can try and go close combat onto that thing. And then also a U-turn. Because I know I won't get a KO, but I will be able to break Sash and then have Amoongush be able to redirect with a Spore. Sacred Sword does not get a KO. Unfortunately, does not put us in range of Citrus Berry either. Close combat does get a KO though. Yes, our defense drops, but that's okay. Because ideally, we will have that Amoongush to sort of redirect the attacks. So long as there's no spread move, we should be okay, right? U-turn into the Chien-Pao. Does a lot of damage, actually. Hang on. That's enough that I think a Wicked... Or not a Wicked Blow. Sucker Punch. I can always threaten a Sucker Punch KO, but he has Protect. We'll go into Amoongush for now, though. This is Fake Out Rillaboom, and this is Grass type, so it won't be affected by something like a Rage Powder. We can Detect and... Terra Poison. Would Terra Poison be necessary here? If I go Terra Poison, I can potentially dodge out an Icicle Crash or something, right? Oh, sorry, Terra Fairy. Let me do that, and let me... Pollen Puff, I don't know if it gets a KO. Spore, though, most likely does. And if anything, Spore is better because it leaves him on the field and still alive. So he essentially only has one Pokemon. If I Pollen Puff and it gets a KO, he can get a new Pokemon in for free, and then it's like 2 Pokemon versus 2. I think this is better. I don't know if this is necessary as a Terra, because maybe Icicle Crash would not have gotten a KO anyway, but let's see. You know, you have to account for something like a crit as well. Oh, it's Fake Out onto the Amoonguss. And Sacred Sword onto the that slot. Okay, that's fine. Here's the thing though, we can switch in, lower their attacks. That'll help out. And then we spore the Qianpao. They shouldn't have anything too effective now that especially Metagross is gone. They don't have a steel type move for Amoonguss here. We'll lower their attack. Hopefully I put the right slot to sleep as well now. Yeah, man, losing that Flutterbane from turn 1 really hurting a lot. Who would have expected? Cobra Cloak Metagross. That should hopefully keep us healthy for what's about to happen. Grassy Glide. Yep, that's great. This puts us in Citrus Berry range, so we actually heal up more from this. Never mind. Wait, we have Assault Vest. I'm thinking of the other sets. But now we can Fake Out, because he has a Grassy Glide. Fake Out. Plus, let's Pollen Puff our own Incineroar. I don't think he'll wake up, so I think we'll be safe for this. Fake Out does okay damage. Yep, there's a flinch. That was probably Grassy Glide. Qianpao stays asleep. And Pollen Puff goes for the heal. Half health. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. Plus, also then the Grassy Terrain heals us even more. Amoonguss is almost at full as well. Amoonguss is at full, actually. Never mind. Alright, now, do we U-turn or do we Flare Blitz? If I U-turn, I can then come back in for another Fake Out, plus also a, what is it called? An Intimidate. Let's U-turn. Let's U-turn. Let's clear Smog, the Rillaboom. Let's deal damage like that. If he doesn't wake up Protect, I should get a KO with my U-turn. Grassy Glide does very little damage as well, yeah. Alright, stay asleep, that's perfect. U-turn should get a KO here. We saw how much it did earlier. And also the nice thing about this is that because he used Grassy Glide, I mean before me, my Urshifu comes in at full health. Then he'll have one Pokemon left. Urshifu shouldn't have anything too effective against my, or his Rillaboom shouldn't have anything against my Urshifu. I can Rage Powder. I can Spore. I can Pollen Puff to keep my Sash up and healthy. This is going to be great. Clear Smog also does some damage. That's okay. Let's see. His final Pokemon is going to be Fluttermane. Ooh, Dazzling Gleam. I mean, we have... We didn't see Booster Energy as well. That is likely a Sash. And he has Grassy Glide. He can priority Grassy Glide and then also Dazzling Gleam, right? I have to Sucker Punch this. Or, actually, hang on. Wait, no. What am I doing? I can Detect. I can Detect and then Spore it. Then it goes to sleep. Then I don't have to worry about this. The Grassy Gliding the Amoonguss, that actually does a decent damage to the Amoonguss. Hang on. Moonblast, single target. Yep, that's fine. Unless this has safety goggles for some reason. Yeah, Spore goes off. That means I can now go for a Wicked Blow on the following turn. Probably as Sash, so maybe I double into it. And then after that, Rillaboom should be easy pickings with Incineroar in the back. We know it doesn't have any damage against it. I can always heal up with, what is it called? Pollen Puff and whatnot. Also, I don't know why I used Clear Smog earlier on the Rillaboom instead of Pollen Puff. I guess it was just BM, but yeah. Pollen Puff obviously would have done a lot more damage, but it wouldn't have been significant damage, right? Unless I got some crazy crit or something like that. Wicked Blow takes it down to Sash. Oh, it's not Sash. Okay, Choice Specs maybe. Either way though, that's fine. Now, Pollen Puff gets redirected. Woodhammer shouldn't do too much. Oh, it does significant amounts, but this is okay. Pollen Puff. Yeah, maybe, who knows? Maybe if I did go Pollen Puff earlier instead of Clear Smog, that would have been a KO, but now we Wicked Blow, and there should be a KO. Man, shout out to me talking smack about Amoonguss, saying, we shouldn't bring Amoonguss, it's too slow. It can't get the job done. My bad. And then saying, we'll just have Fluttermane use Icy Wind, only for it to get, like, turn 1 KO'd. This was essentially 3v4.